In today's video, I decided to react to some of the reviews on the Google Play Store of Clash Royale because as you guys can see, a month ago this Reddit post came out that said what happened, and as you guys can see, it has 2 stars as the rating, which is extremely low. And keep in mind, guys, this was a month ago, so now there's even more people angry with some of their ratings and reviews because this post is talking about the update for losers happened when the rating got dropped to 2 stars. And as a result, the rating went from about 4.5 all the way down to 2 stars. Alright, so here we go, guys. We're on the reviews here and the ratings section on the Google Play Store. So I guess it updates every few days because this says June 20th and it's the 27th now, but I think the update was already out by the 20th. So, nice game, too bad it's just another money grabber. Stay away. This guy says so many fake accounts by Clash Royale itself. 21 people found both of those helpful. Good game, but almost all the people use gay cards. Okay. Whatever that means. I don't know what he would consider that as a card, but this game is pay to win and has horrible connection issues. I mean, okay, he's right about the pay to win, but the connection issues, I mean, that's probably on his end, to be honest. But 63 people found that helpful. Okay, so this guy's got a longer message. This game's beyond bad at this point. Supercell never listens and remains ignorant to the community's feedback and criticism despite stating they want to hear all feedback. Okay, that's actually a decent point. I bet they don't review, they probably don't even read all these reviews. This is just a big joke, and if they don't change anything in this game, it's not going to turn into anything remotely good. 94 people found that helpful. This game is so perfect, you need to have very good strategy to win, and is a little bit, he spelled bit wrong, by the way, pay to win. 3 people found that helpful. Alright. I played this game a lot, but ever since the outrageous pay to win things, I quit Clash Royale for good. 84 people found it helpful. Alright, this guy, Mark here, very dramatic. 3 steps forward, 100 steps backward, sums up the trophy system of this game, and the matchmaking is completely off. It matches by trophy count, not by arena, which means you can expect fighting, losing games against players who are leagues above you. Okay, I mean, I guess he's making a bit of sense from that. I mean, you know, obviously, you know, it is pay to win and the levels do affect you. I think that's kind of what he was talking about. I like how Randy here is just like, good game, says nothing else. No one found this helpful. That's also kind of funny. Filthy Mercy Main, okay, quite a name there. Ruined by corporate greed. How can you make something cost more money but also decrease its value at the same time? Ask Supercell with just a straight face emoji. I feel like that's how a lot of us feel at this point. This guy just straight up says, ruin the game with 2023 updates. I'm starting to wonder if some of these 5-star ratings are fake because they're not elaborating why they give it a 5-star. It's just like, it's super fun and awesome, and no one found it helpful, by the way. This is a very short one, too, to be fair, though. That's negative, though. It's 1 star. 51 people found it helpful. Elite card poor. Very poor. Not the best English over there, but I think we all know what he's saying. He's talking about the Elite level 15 that came in the game. And I like how this guy rated it 1 star and said it is a good game. How do so you say it's a good game, but you gave it a 1-star rating? How does that make any sense? I don't understand that. Matthew says he loved it when I was first. When you were first to what? To play the game? First to what? What do you mean? Hangs a lot. Okay, that's a strange way to word that. Loss of connections. Loss of connections. Like, again, that's probably a problem on your end, but people still found it helpful. I guess a lot of people have connection issues with the game. Why is there a baby dragon in Arena 5? I'm just losing, bad game. Okay, that sounds like a skill issue. Not gonna lie, my man. That does sound like a bit of a skill issue if you're losing because of a dang baby dragon. There's a lot worse you could play against in this game. I mean, there's champions, evolutions, and you're complaining about a baby dragon. I mean, for real, though, it was probably like pretty over-leveled, so I get his frustration, but he complains about a baby dragon out of all things in Arena 5 too, man. Oh my goodness. Billy says, amazing game. With some clapping emojis. Alright. Great game, lots of fun. The only problem is the fact that cards and towers have levels. Too many games I've played against people that are thrice my level and beat me to a pulp. It's so dramatic. Same with people lower than me. I take no pleasure in beating people lower than me. And seeing people with a golden name tag pisses me off. Yeah, the Pass Royale. The pay-to-win scrubs. I feel you, Peyton. The game was good, but now after the new updates, it's just a pay-to-win game. Free-to-play players got no scope, so yeah, uninstalling it by Supercell. 49 found it helpful. I mean, he's got a good point there. This last update was not ideal for free-to-play players, to say the least. And this guy went ahead and elaborated it further for us. Ah, yes. The new update that is coming straight up ruined the game. 2 level 14 cards I have no longer meaning anything, considering it's going to take 2 times the amount to get them to level 15. It's downright sad and disappointing. I truly regret spending any amount of money on this cash grab. Hog Loonish. I don't think I've ever seen that combination before. Hog Loonish Debskull Infested Game. Okay. I don't know what that means, but I guess he's talking about Hog Loon. Second time I lost this F account, and Dumbercell never sent the F code no matter how many times I require it. So his account got locked probably. I think I've seen those posts before on Twitter where it's like someone's account get locked and it's like you need a code. That's never happened to me, so I'm sorry, bud. I don't know what to tell you, but that sounds rough. Awful. Just awful. Only maxed out enemies, and if not, they're carefully chosen to have counters for my deck. If it's intentional, like to make their stupid and expensive pass, fix the matchmaking, edit. After more matches, I realize it's way worse. Everything I said is amplified by a lot. Samantha's just like, Hograta! Microtransactions around, but the game loop and mechanics are simple and fun. However, there is no resource for abusive behavior, language, or bullying. This game is not suitable for children despite its appearance. 1-star rating because, frankly, I feel betrayed after recommending this to my younger relatives. Uninstalling today. I don't know what he's talking about. Is he talking about, like, the clan chat? How people can, like, say what they want and bully people? I mean, I guess he's got a decent point there. So, I mean, yeah, if you're very, very young, you probably shouldn't be playing. I mean, I guess that's why the game's 12 and up to begin with. But I suppose even when you're 12 or 13, it's some stuff that could happen in the clan chat that wouldn't be ideal. So I don't know. I mean, he does kind of have a decent point there. Okay, so finally someone who says I love the game and gave a bit of an elaboration. I love this game. I would recommend this game to anyone who likes card and strategy games. I would like there to be a buy strength and buy speed filter for all cards. By strength and by speed. How would that work? I mean, you could do by speed because, yeah, they're slow, you know, medium, fast, very fast. But strength, someone maybe in the comments can explain that. Like, what does he mean by strength? I don't think you could order the cards by strength. Like, how do you even evaluate what the strength of a card is? All right, guys, can we clap it up for Brian here in his review? He gave it 5 stars, and he just said okay. Just okay, that's it. That's all I need to say. Okay. 1 star, extremely unfun. We don't need level 15. We really don't. Thank you for that reply. We really, for that review. We really, that was good. 43 people found that helpful. Yeah, we don't need it, but we have it now. So remove Firecracker. It's not fun to play or play against, especially now it's getting an evolution. Worst decision I've ever seen in the game. Yeah, actually, I mean, he does have a decent point. The Firecracker, now that she is evolved, is just, oh my gosh, she's unbearable to deal with. Even when you have arrows, she just survives them. So, and bro, this is what I'm saying. I feel like some of these 5-star ratings, like, I don't even know if they're real or not, because they're not explaining why they gave it 5 stars. It's just like the best game ever. That sounds just very dramatic. I don't know, but maybe. I don't know, but pay to win. Level 15 is ridiculous. Killing the game, embarrassing. Okay, so here we go. We got a 4-star rating, and a lot of people found this helpful, so let's actually take a look at this. Clash Royale feeds many types of enemies at you. I point out 2 different things that stand out that I would like to be changed or added. I would like the matches to be more fair. Okay. I go against level 12, and then all of a sudden I get a level 13 and lose. There are champions in the game, and I would like there to be champion trading tokens because that would make it easier for us to get champions. Thanks. I love the game, hope to see improvement. Okay, so this guy was actually trying to give constructive criticism and was respectful, so this was like a very good rating, and I do agree, you know, the matchmaking with the levels definitely unfair, and the trading tokens for the champion, that's not a bad idea. They could try to implement something like that to make them a bit more affordable or accessible for, I guess, free-to-play players to get. Absolute garbage cash grab. If you play this game, I suggest you uninstall it before you give this game your wallet, just to be a little bit better than the other players that are willing to spend thousands of dollars to temporarily feel like they are better than you. Also, updates are absolute dog water. Timothy here says, don't waste your time or money playing this game. Supercell doesn't care except for the money you need to spend on this game. You can't get in contact with anyone, and the response you get from them is usually computer generated, no live person to talk to, and doesn't take care of the problems you may have. Oh, he's talking about in the support chat in game, you usually get some, like, I don't even think it's a real person. It's usually a card character in the game. They'll say, like, you're talking to Sparky or something like that, and it's, like, auto-generated. So he actually is bringing a good point up there. Their servers are overrun and run extremely slow most of the time, so you battle someone whose server isn't running slow, you get absolutely torn apart and no chance of winning. Okay, again, with these server things, this has to be a connection problem on their end. Like, I don't ever experience this, and as far as I know, people I talk to, like other creators and players, don't have these, like, server issues. I think maybe it might depend on the country you live in or your own connection. So again, I'm going to say that's a problem on their end, but he does bring up a good point about the support system in the game being auto-generated. That is true. Okay, I don't know what this guy said. Let's just translate it into English. Oh, wow, that was very helpful. Games will be getting more and more pay to win by the update. Keeps getting objectively worse every update. I mean that they add useless features, but they literally make the game actually worse than before. Players get less and less free-to-play rewards. Every feature gets worse and more annoying. They keep adding levels. They literally do not contribute anything to the game in any way imaginable other than, of course, making money for the devs. Horrible company. Wow, this new update is extremely money-hungry and disheartening. You've ruined 2v2 molds, added more pay-to-play features, and overall I'm tired of playing this. I love this game and have for over 5 years, but this is ridiculous. Seriously considering giving it up. Fix Hog Cycle. You know you have a balance issue in every other deck you versus Hog Cycle. Seriously unfun game. I mean, yeah, that is fair. Like, I mean, stuff like Logbait and Hog, as someone who's played this game like 7 years, I sometimes question how the heck is it still almost as good as it was like 5 years ago. It does kind of get a little weird sometimes. It's a great game, but it's really sad that I go against way higher people. For example, my cards are level 11, while the enemy cards are level 13, 14. Well, I mean, what's good for him is that means he's very good at the game. If he's matching people that constantly have higher level cards than him, and it means the people he's playing against suck. You need to get their game together and be higher. So that's good for him. That means Nicky's probably a pretty good player. It was a great game, but now newer updates straight up are meant to take your money. The game is pay to win. As a free-to-play veteran since release, I only have 3 level 14 current max level cards and constantly lose to maxed out opponents, and they are now updating cards to max level 15, while I'm still stuck most cards being level 12. This game is not new player friendly. Heck, it's not even returning player friendly, unless you're willing to play the most powerful card at all, the credit card. Avoid, played for 6 years and still not maxed. Now they're adding a new level which will take at least 10 years. Avoid. The best. No C. Okay, whatever that means. So unbalanced now. People have units, aren't on their level, and they just wreck everything. I guess this is another pay-to-win game now. It sucks. It makes you lose when you have a winning streak. Well, no, that's a theory, but matchmaking isn't actually great. Like, it doesn't make you win or lose depending on a win or loss streak. Nice. Okay. Wow, game. Good. So good game, but he gave it 1 star. Completely pay to win now. Used to be able to get away with it, but now there's no point anymore. Best game ever created. If this game didn't exist, I would be depressed. Alrighty then. OMG game. Okay, some of these 5 stars I have to actually be trolls, like, for real. Because, like, where's their explanation for the 5-star rating? And this guy just gave it 5 stars and was just like, meh. Sadly, this game is dying. BBOP. What the heck does BBOP mean? Supercell, why are you adding new card levels? It adds nothing to the game. First, you nerfed the progression. Now you're adding level 15. A free-to-play player will never have a max deck now. What you said was that people were coming back to upgrade the cards because no one wants to upgrade their cards. They need to because of interactions. Hope you understand. I'm dissatisfied. In my opinion, Clash Royale is a better experience than Clash of Clans. This guy, again, is just like, okay. Goblins. Watched B-Rad's video about level 15, led me to give a 1-star review. Terrible work from every single one of you working for Clash Royale. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for the video. What did you guys think of all these ratings and reviews? Did you guys give Clash Royale a review yet? And if you did, what did you say? What did you guys think about all these reviews? And yeah, I just decided to react to some and thought it would be pretty entertaining.